All right, so we are here with you live in the Marketing and Sales Mastermind to share with you a completely shameless plug for our CEO Freedom Challenge starting tomorrow. And we want to take a couple minutes to share with you the top 10 reasons that you should definitely carve this out on your calendar. Hey, look, I know you're busy. I know you have a lot going on, but I want to actually help you be less busier and more productive and have more sales and more success. And that's what this challenge is all about. So we're going to just ad-lib these 10 reasons. We're completely not prepared because we have been working tirelessly around the clock to absolutely create the most amazing content for you in the 5-day CEO Freedom Challenge. So to get us started, why don't you start us off, John, with number 10.
Guys, this is real. Like, we have no script. Like, we don't know like what. All right, so number 10 out of 10 reasons. This may be the number one reason, Shannon. I'm just going to go right for it, and that is to overcome inertia in your business. You know, there are a lot of good intentions, especially at the turn of the year, right? Hey, you know, we're going to do it. This is our year. All right, now what do we do? Right? So inertia, in case you're not familiar with the principle, is that an object at rest tends to stay at rest. Well, you may be that object, right? So how about we do something, right? So this is a way for you to apply the Goya method, right? Goya, get off your ass, and get something going, and do it for free. But that's another benefit. We'll talk about that here later. But yeah, overcome inertia. There's a win right there. Did you need more reasons, Shannon? Do we even, or is that it? That's all, right?
I love it. I especially love it because we are at the end of the year, and I mean, at the end of the year, we are at the the end of the month. And this first month is so critical because it really does set the pace for the rest of the year. So reason number 9 that I'm going to give you is this moment in time is a critical moment of self-correction. If you have rolled into 2023 with the same problems, the same situations, the same overwhelms, the same stresses, and not operating from a plan, then you're going to end 2023 with the same results. And that will be the ultimate disappointment, right? So I don't want you to experience that. Right now is a moment of critical self-correction for you to put your business on the fast track in 2023 and break those habits and ways of doing things that cost you sales, cost you revenue, and cost you momentum. So that's number 9. And I know there are no reasons beyond that you would need to be on the CEO Freedom Challenge, but just in case you need another reason, John, come up with reason number 8.
We're on 8. Okay. Well, and this is where I come in personally, is I want to help you eliminate confusion about selling. So we have, obviously, with our clients, we spend lots of time when we work on that. In fact, I was just meeting one-on-one with one of our clients yesterday, who's definitely, you know, going up in their level of mastery. But there is confusion about it. You can't excel at something if you're confused even about what it is. And not to insult anyone's intelligence, but having sold well over $100 million worth of stuff, I know a few things about selling, and I'm going to help you eliminate confusion about why it's good and right to get your stuff sold. And so we're going to do that. We're going to do that live on the challenge. So I'm excited.
I love it, which ties into number 7, which is we are actually going to help you perfect your offers. So if you have a product, a course, a coaching program, and all you're hearing basically is crickets when you're out there, it could be because your offer is missing some fundamental elements that really make it sellable. Not just sellable, but like exciting for people, so much so that they literally can't say no, right? So we want to help you make very exciting, very obsession-worthy offers. And we're going to be walking you through that in the challenge too, so you can fix it before you keep trying to get people to buy something they don't want to buy or wouldn't buy because of the way that your offer is positioned. So that's number 7. Over to you, John.
Number 6. Well, maybe I'm stating the obvious, but you're going to connect with successful people, which in my assessment and my experience is the fastest way to accelerate your own evolution into one of the successful people, right? Or a higher level of success, is to immerse yourself in an environment where the success you seek is a reality. Right. And for a lot of people, this is super, super necessary because most of the conversations that they're in, most of what's happening in their environment is not about, prosperity and crushing your goals and, kicking ass in business. That's not the conversation. Certainly not what you're hearing on mass media or whatever. Yeah. Get around successful people. You'll go faster. Guaranteed. You'll go faster. So that leads us to number 5. Shannon, you're on the spot.
So true. And I love doing this. Like, it's just ad-libbing it too, because every time you talk, John, it like has an idea pop in my mind.
Good.
And this one, number 5, I think is probably one of the most critical reasons that you should carve this time out on your calendar. And that is because you don't know what you don't know. And I'll share with you an experience that we just had when we were out in Phoenix. We went to a convention, an event at Cardone Ventures. And when we were there, we walked into the room expecting to learn very specific things. And what we walked away with was learning those things, plus all these other things that we did not even know we didn't know, but have already had an epic impact in our business. So you don't know what you don't know. And with 20 years of experience, right? We've been doing this for 20 years. I guarantee you there's some things that we know that you might not have even conceived are a potential or a possibility. And that's number 5 of why you should be at the CEO Freedom Challenge. Over to you, number 4.
Number 4. You're gonna discover, you're gonna gain information to actually form a plan. So a pretty smart guy named Ben said, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. He helped start this whole thing that we know as the United States. And so that's kind of like a proverbial kind of thing, right? It may sound just like a cliche, but how often, I'll just talk about myself, right? How often have I desired a thing, an outcome, a certain level of production, but I had no plan for it? And therefore it was always, some far off possibility. It was never concrete. One of the first things we have to do, in fact, I'll say the first thing we have to do to solve any problem, right? And the problem could be you're not earning all the money you'd like to be earning. Your business isn't flourishing to the degree that you think it should be. Great, those are problems. Well, first thing we got to do is confront the problem. Look at the data. Then we can, prescribe, right? So we're gonna get that train moving on this challenge. You're gonna get information so you can actually form a plan, which lends itself to the first thing I said was, overcome the inertia, get unstopped, right? So we're gonna confront some data. I'm excited. Back to you, Shannon.
I love it. Okay, what are we on? Number 3. Okay, so number 3, we're going to be taking you through the top 2 ways that businesses destroy and leak potential revenue. And these are so insidious and so hidden that you probably don't even realize that you're doing it and haven't calculated out how much it is actually costing you. So we're going to be taking you through that. And this is always a big eye opener. I would say of all the testimonials that we've gotten from the challenge, between the systems that we're going to be teaching you for automation and how to actually get more done in less time, and this particular aha moment, this one is always a bell ringer. This is like, people are like, oh my gosh, why has no one taught me this before? So get ready, because that's day 1. We're going to be taking that one down. Over to you,
Day
John,
one's tomorrow.
Day 1 is tomorrow.
Yeah, my
That's
goodness. Right. All right. Number 2. So this is going to have to be really lofty now. Number 2.
It's going to have to be really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
You're going to gain clarity on what's actually possible for you and your business when you've got a sustainable structure. We're going to be talking about the pillars of any sustainable business. And those will no longer be mysterious to you. And so if you've been kind of roller coastering, experimenting, and stats up, stats down, feast or famine, all that kind of stuff, we're going to eliminate that. No more confusion on that. So you're going to see what's actually possible when that plan is put in place and what that can look like for you. So there you go. Shannon, number 1.
I love that. And you literally just gave me number 1. So number 1 is we are going to be teaching you how to get these pillars in every single week while you also work less and have more balance in your life. We're going to teach you the exact method that we use as a mom and a dad, a wife and a husband, and seven-figure entrepreneurs, how we balance it all and continue to scale our business while still having plenty of time for ourselves. Just today, we were talking about going to Gator Nationals and Daytona Bike Week and a trip to Ireland. And, so how do we do all of this stuff, have an amazing family experience, and grow these incredible businesses? So we're going to be walking you through exactly how we achieve momentous business growth and balance in our lives, having time for ourselves individually, have time for ourselves as a family, have time to contribute to society through charities and philanthropic work, and still have businesses that continue to grow year after year. And that is, in essence, what the CEO Freedom Challenge is all about. And we do this a couple times a year, 100% free for you, so that you can come to this no matter what stage you're at in your business, whether you're brand new to just launching or you're really just trying to get over that seven-figure mark and not exactly sure how to get there or what to do. This challenge is for you. So you can go to ceofreedomchallenge.com and register. We start tomorrow, January 26th at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be live on Zoom. You register, you get the Zoom link. We'll be also posting recordings. You'll get the workbook and all of the other goodies that come along with it. We do contests and games and all kinds of fun stuff. But really, this is serious business about you experiencing the growth that you want to have, cracking the code on what it's going to take for you to do it, so you're not replicating last year, and creating the balance that you really want in a business that funds your freedom. Any last minute words, John?
Awesome stuff. I'm so excited. Looking forward to seeing you all there.
We're excited to see you there.
CEOFreedomChallenge.com, and I will see you in about 24 hours.
That's right. See you there.